Welcome back. My name is Nicholas Alexander Burke, and let's talk The Black Phone. Scott Derrickson is back as this film's director, and he brings the short story based off the book by Joe Hill, who is also Stephen King's son, to life for Blumhouse. This film stars Ethan Hawke, Mason Thames, and Madeline McGraw in the main character roles. And usually I insert a synopsis here, but I didn't know much about this movie before I saw it, and I liked it that way. All you need to know is that Ethan Hawke plays a kidnapper, and he kidnaps Finney, played by Mason Thames. And now it's up to Mason to figure out how to get free with the help of the dead victims before him. Spoiler-free review, of course. How did I feel? I freaking loved it, man. It was awesome. I love horror movies that don't utilize cheap, meaningless jump scares to scare you just to scare you. The scares in this movie are earned. And I even kind of struggle to call this a scary movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, the movie is scary, but it's much more of a suspenseful thriller. It's much more of a survival movie before it's a horror movie. This movie has a supernatural element to it, but it's left pretty vague. They don't really explore it that well. And I like that, actually. We already have a ton of films that explore the supernatural and dive deep into it, and I like how they don't really do this because it makes it more believable. You don't have to suspend your own disbelief as much as you would normally have to. In fact, several elements of this movie are left vague, and it's very effective because your brain begins to give these characters and these events its own backstory as the movie just keeps on keeping on. The movie does an amazing job of setting characters up throughout this film. All of the different characters and their traits come together beautifully and masterfully in the climax of this movie, and I really appreciate a film for taking its time to set these things up. I never felt like an idea was wasted. I never felt like a character was wasted. Even characters with the least amount of screen time all played a part to the bigger picture that is this story. Scott Derrickson does a lot of cool things with the camera in this movie. There's this one shot in particular that shows a young girl and she's running, but it's almost as if she's running in place. And just visually, it really conveys that no matter how fast she's running, she's not able to go get to the place in the time that she needs to. And it's little things like that throughout the film that really make this film fun to watch. You gotta remember that this is the same director that did the Sinister films and Doctor Strange 1. So when he gets in his bag, he gets in his bag. Ethan Hawke is great in this movie, and you don't even see his face for almost the entirety of the film. Mason Thames as Finney is really good. He's clever, he's resourceful, he's somebody that you want to get behind and root for. So I enjoyed seeing him in this role. But let's talk about Madeline McGraw as Finney's sister, Gwen. MVP. I think I may make that an award from now on. Yeah. MVP. Award goes to Madeline McGraw as Gwen. First time I've ever seen her in anything, and she is good. She has to convey sadness and anger, sometimes in the same scene. She's integral to helping find her brother, and she's easily the funniest character in this movie, and also the most badass. She's brave, she's scared, she's fearless, she's naive, and seeing somebody this young being able to convey all these different things just makes you very excited for where the future of her career will be. I'm looking forward to seeing her in more things. Overall, I love this movie, and I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Everything Everywhere All at Once is my favorite movie of the year so far, and I gave it a perfect score. The Black Phone doesn't get the same emotional response out of me, but like I said, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. So I'm giving it 10 nicks out of 10 nicks. The second thing on this channel to get a perfect score. We've been getting some really good movies lately. We had Top Gun, we had Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Not Jurassic World.
We had Lightyear, and now we have The Black Phone. I've been enjoying myself. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Please hit that notification bell for me. Be on the lookout for my recap of Ms. Marvel Episode 3 and my series review and recap of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And as always, thank you so much for watching.